Somebody. Oh, hey guys, what's up? I wasn't doing anything.
I wasn't doing anything wrong. Somebody.
Well, guys, you know what it do. It's that time of the week where we check in with the weirdest news organization that maybe has ever existed, will ever exist. That's right, the Daily
Left Nut.
But before we get to that, we got to do a beautiful segment called Person of the Day. Okay, today's Person of the Day award goes to this little ass raccoon. He's trying to work his way out of this dumpster. This poor guy.
This poor little rat. What are they, rats?
He's trying to do some Zelda Tears of the Kingdom shit here, and look at that. He figures it out. Good for him. That's why we honor you as the New York Times Person of the Day.
So I want to tell you about a man named Oliver Anthony.
Never
He's a
heard of him. Okay, go ahead.
blue-collar guy, lives way out in the sticks in Virginia, basically off the grid.
Okay.
In his free time, he likes to play and sing songs that he writes.
Oh, wow.
For the past few years, he's been occasionally recording his songs on his phone, posting
I actually got one of those recordings right now. Here it is. Very interesting. Very avant-garde. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
into his YouTube channel, which had, I don't know, maybe a few hundred subscribers, and his videos would get maybe a few dozen or a few hundred views.
Oh, my God.
But that has changed rather suddenly over the last few days. This man and his music have gone massively viral, thanks primarily to one song of his called Rich Men North of Richmond, which made its way from YouTube to Twitter, where it caught fire.
Okay, please cut the crap and let's get to this song. Here we go. This song is going viral. I think he had 5 million views in like 3 days on this. So let's give it a listen, please.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away. Drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame.
I like women,
what the
not
world's
men.
gotten to.
8.5 milli. 8.5 milli, 5 days. Woo! My man's about to be one of the rich men of West Virginia if he keeps, whatever, who cares? Where is this? In North Carolina. And people show up to the show, they're all singing along. Look at this.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours, bullshit pay, so I can sit out.
Okay, yeah, also, since this song is going viral, there's like 1 million React videos to this now. Every React video thumbnail is the same. It's this guy, on one side, and the other side is the React person. They're like, What? What? That's every React attitude. What? What? God help these React channels. May the Lord strike down with furious anger these React channels. I gotta jump ship on this piece of crap and start one of these React channels. Oh, shit.
Oh, that's crazy, dude.
That's crazy. Hey, the monitor's not on. Oh, right. Oh, that's crazy.
Wish politicians would look out for minors, and not just minors on an island somewhere.
Okay.
Lord.
Okay, this is obviously a very talented young guy, but there's a couple parts.
There's a couple parts of this tune.
There's a couple parts of this well-sung, very beautifully played. Come on, man. Very beautifully played tune that strike the ear. They hit. Okay, what they do is they hit the ear and then they kind of bounce. And this is one of them. I want to give him a pass on this one, though. Well, what are the lyrics again? It's something like, I wish politicians would look out for minors and not just minors on... Okay. I wish that politicians would look out for minors and not just minors, MINORS, on an island somewhere. I think what he's actually saying is these politicians are perverts. They spend their time being perverts. But when I first heard this, the first thing you think when you hear this or when you read the lyrics is like, man, they're spending too much time. They're spending too much time pursuing Epstein. They're spending too much time pursuing that. They were spending a little too much time pursuing that guy. This is a little song I wrote for all the working men and women down in West Virginia. Leave Epstein alone, give him a break. He did nothing wrong, and Noam Chomsky's fine. Also, Malcolm Gladwell was just trying to hang out and have a good time on Epstein's Island. Ring, ding, 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 ding. Okay. This next little tune's for all the people of West Virginia. Hard-working people out there. This one's for you. Rudy Giuliani did nothing wrong when he was taking his pants off in the Borat movie with that minor girl. Bring, ding, 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 do. Everybody two-step. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. I don't think that's what he's saying. Just to be clear. I don't think that's what he's saying. I think he's saying they're perverts. So we're going to let that one slide. We're going to let song... You know, sometimes when you're writing a song, it's like you got to squeeze a thing. You know, you got to squeeze a thing in there and all this crap. Who cares? Okay, but this next part is obviously where the ears really perk up. You know, where the ears really go like this.
Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare.
Whoa.
Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds.
Okay, yeah, so this is a part that people are getting a little hung up on. What's the lyrics? Let's read the lyrics to this. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese, and the obese milking welfare, doing this to welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Look, I'm a huge Lil Debbie fan, okay? The work that Deborah has done for us treat enthusiasts, it's timeless. It's timeless. Zebra cakes, the other crap that all taste the same. But I did not know what fudge rounds was. I guess it's like an oatmeal cake. But yeah, this is, you know, we're in Woody Guthrie territory here. We're doing some real, you know, we're talking about real shit here, you know. And so we're aiming our anger at the real people, the real leeches on society, short, fat people. Oh, sorry, short, fat, poor people. Okay, so not to be a Debbie Downer, a Lil Debbie Downer. And this is an immensely talented person. Okay? Singing-wise, beard-wise, all this shit, dude. You know, income security programs. How much of our taxes go to income security programs? Food stamps, energy assistance, childcare, blah, 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 blah. 6%. 6%. It's from 2019, 6%. Where would you guess 54, compared to 6%, you guess where 54% go? Also, Lil Debbie's is some of the cheapest food. I think it's probably like one of the cheapest foods you could get. You know, if you're really worried about, they're spending this welfare money on Lil Debbie's.
Shouldn't it be like, they're taking our tax dollars and going to Benihana or something like that? You know what I mean?
Lil Debbie's is the kind of thing you see on like TikTok, you know, where it's like, I'm in college, you know, and I'm gonna reduce a Lil Debbie snack cake into some kind of a sauce for ramen noodles. Oh, you know, like that kind of thing.
Okay, so that's a clip of it. Now, first, needless to say, I love the song. This is my kind of music. I can listen to this sort of stuff all day. Just a guy with a beard standing in the woods, singing about his troubles and playing the guitar.
Calm down.
That's my vibe, as the kids would say.
Okay.
It's also what all country music should sound like, instead of sounding, as it so often does, like generic pop music with a slight twang. Most country music these days, like all other kinds of popular music, sounds like it was made by an algorithm, not a...
Oh my God, do I agree with this guy on something?
Disgusting.
That's why I wanted to play that much of it so you could hear the lines at the end.
Okay.
The lines about the welfare state.
Never heard of it. Okay.
This song is being called a populist anthem, which it is. Oh. I think it may become the protest song of this generation.
Okay.
But conventional wisdom says that attacking entitlements, attacking welfare, is not populist. In fact, we're told, if you really care about people like Oliver Anthony, you should defend entitlement programs and insist that we should continue spending hundreds of billions on them.
Oh, okay.
But the truth is that guys like Anthony, they work all day to provide for themselves and their own families.
Oh.
They're not fans of the fact that their money is being taken from them.
Right.
Food is being taken out of their children's mouths in order to prop up
the military. Oh, what were you going to say?
System of entitlements that really functions as nothing more than a vote-buying scheme for Democrats.
That's not too big a percent, though. Remember, it's just like 5%. It's basically nothing compared to the military. Okay, go ahead. Right.
Okay, go up to almost any guy at any bar in any blue-collar part of the country.
Right.
And ask them about welfare.
Oh.
And they will say something very similar to what Anthony says in that song.
They will look at you and they will say,
I love you.
oh, this is interesting too. What is this? SNAP participation. SNAP is Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. It's a food stamps, basically. Participation nationally was highest among households in rural and small town, 15%. Counties compared to households in metro counties, 13%. Oh, man. So they need this. And then there's this. This is from 2022. Survey finds urban and rural Americans support expanding SNAP benefits permanently. So is this populist? Ooh, I don't know. It doesn't sound like it.
Well, folks, there is a person in pop culture. Her name is Doja Cat.
I never heard of her. Okay, go ahead.
That's what her mom named her.
Yeah.
She came out and her mom said, this I shall call Doja Cat. She has a song
Stop it.
that's satanic.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I have no idea what Doja Cat's background is.
Oh, well, look into it.
I don't know why this person is famous because
Look it
she
up.
doesn't seem to be like a particularly talented human.
Yeah, Google.
But apparently she is perceived as talented by our vast unwashed, the same people who have made Barbie $1 billion.
Our vast unwashed.
These little Debbie guzzling pieces of crap. Of my audience, I meant, sorry. Whoops. Like and subscribe, I guess. Ugh, yikes.
Our vast unwashed, the same people who have made Barbie $1 billion movie. And Doja
He's still pissed off that he got that one wrong. That he was like,
Barbie's gonna fall off a cliff after the first week.
and this thing is just... I mean, we're going to see Greta Gerwig is going to write every movie now, you know? Greta Gerwig's Punisher. Greta Gerwig's Minions Reloaded or whatever. She's going to write all of them. That's how much money this goddamn thing's making. Okay, but anyway, this guy's really pissed off that Doja Cat did some video where she's dressed up like the devil or something. Who cares?
Who cares?
I say to you, sir, who cares?
Oh! Bye-bye.
But I like this part. This is pretty funny. Check this out.
the lyrics for this, which I will now read for purposes of Media Matters. They can clip it out of context and then claim that I'm trying to rap the song
Calm down.
as opposed to cynically reading the song. So now I'm going to read the lyrics to this piece of crap. And
this piece of crap. I like that. I did like that. So that's 1 point. That's 1 point to old Benny.
I'm going to point out how bad this is by juxtaposing it with one of the great pieces of music ever written so that you can tell kind of how we have declined here. Because obviously this is great art. We've been told that this is great art because people apparently like this. I don't know why. But then again, I don't understand the taste of the American people, obviously, because I mean, who wouldn't love a song featuring
Hey, let me finish. Don't listen to it then, you little jerk.
Woman dressed in nothing but body paint, bald, wearing devil horns, and cutting the umbilical cord of an alien creature. Who wouldn't love this? So here are the lyrics. To paint the town red, to the strains of Bach's First Brandenburg Concerto.
Oh my God.
Let's do this thing.
What a great bit.
Walk on by, walk on by, walk on by, walk on by. Yeah, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. Booty hole. I let all that get to my head.
I mean, first of all, with this crap, it's like, okay, then what do you want? You think culture's bad. Okay, so what do you want? Like a public arts program or something? No, you don't. So shut the hell up.
So shut the hell up.
Okay? What are you going to do about it? And
Nothing.
they're making music for a mass audience. They're trying to make as much money and appeal to as many people as possible. So shut up. The other thing is, like, just take a cursory look at the lives of some of these classical composers that Ben Shapiro so admires and all this stuff. They were all lunatics. They're all lunatics, perverts, opium addicts, weirdos.
Is because fast forward now many years to 2023,
Okay.
and Lil Tay's family, we actually don't know who posted this,
Who?
took to her Instagram yesterday. Somebody posted on her Instagram yesterday to announce that both she and her brother had died. The statement read,
oh my God.
"It is with a heavy heart that we share the devastating news of our beloved Claire's sudden and tragic passing. We have no words to express the unbearable loss and indescribable pain."
Okay, yeah, this is a tragedy. This is not a funny part. What happened to Lil Tay? I'm guessing she got run over by a truck at Union Square. She was trying to get a PlayStation 5. Our thoughts and prayers.
Y'all, I already finished filming the episode.
Oh.
A huge update. Lil Tay is apparently alive. She just posted on her
my
Instagram
God.
story that her Instagram was hacked.
Okay,
She's
so you're
devastated. She's
bullshitting
traumatized.
everybody.
It's been an awful 24 hours.
Oh, well, God, thank God. Thank God, first of all, that Lil Tay is okay. Well, is she okay? Isn't she surrounded by weirdos? But alive. You know, there's another guy who people said was dead. And I've always said this from the beginning, that Lil Tay is the Paul McCartney of our time. And If you disagree with that, then
Whatever, shut up.
yeah, I guess this could be potentially traumatizing to a child. Oh, hey, people are like, strangers come up to you. I thought you were dead. You're dead. I thought you were dead. You're a child. Why aren't you dead?
Look, I know you're a child, but I was writing on the internet that you were dead. How old are you? Oh, you're a little kid. Oh, I thought you were dead. All right. Anyway.
Welcome back to the comments section. I'm Brett Cooper.
Oh, yeah. Thanks so much for having me. It's really great to be... Oh, you were doing a thing. Okay, sorry.
Last week, we talked in detail about Ariana Grande's relationship status, which is still trending on basically every single social media platform and is the subject of a lot of online discourse. For good reason, because it is an absolutely wild story. Now, she is somebody that people have loved and adored for years. She's like a Disney Nickelodeon darling. She, was a cute little Broadway actress. Everybody loves her. She's like, oh, she's so tiny and adorable. We love her. Like, girls look up to her. And she and her new boyfriend are being exposed for cheating on their spouses and just being terrible people. So if you still think Ariana Grande is a role model, for those of you who don't want to do that because it's a lot of clicking on your computer, basically what happened is that she got married 2 years ago to a man named Dalton Gomez. And then for the last year, she has been in the UK filming the movie adaptation of the musical Wicked, where she is playing Glinda. And she happened to fall in love with her co-star named Ethan Slater, who played SpongeBob on Broadway. And he also...
Oh, she f***ing with SpongeBob? Okay, all right.
Anyway, Ethan has been with his wife for 10 years. They were high school sweethearts, and they just had a baby together 10 months ago. And he's now doing a little dance with Ariana Grande on the side. So they both blew up their marriages. They're both now getting divorced. That's all you need to know. If you want to know in more detail, again, you can go watch the original episode. All right.
Yeah, I think we might have found our bipartisan issue here.
Ariana Grande, you piece of shit.
You listen to me, Ariana Grande. You leave our families alone. Oh, wait a second. I can't believe this. You mean somebody who's been famous since they were a little kid and is treated like royalty all the time and has a gazillion dollars? Oh, they don't know how to treat people? Oh, God. Oh, I'd never known. I never known.
What are you, a goddamn Grinch or something, Ariana Grande? Leave our families alone.
And to that SpongeBob guy, go back to your family, you son of a bitch, you. Now, has every relationship that I've been an abject failure? None of your business. But I judge you. I do condemn Ariana Grande. You're a disgrace. You're a disgrace to Italian Americans. You know what, guys, though? Who are you to judge? Whom amongst us? Okay, do you see the way that... Whom amongst us? Okay, you make mistakes. You make mistakes when you're young, We've all been there. We get married. We have a kid. And then a world-famous pop star starts flirting with us. And then we leave the... But I wish there was someone around to tell this guy, the SpongeBob guy, because he was probably like, oh, so excited. This is so exciting. A world-famous pop star. She wants to lick my donut, Then, what's actually way cooler, especially if you're married? What's way cooler than having a guaranteed disastrous romantic relationship with Ariana Grande is to turn down Ariana Grande. That's the baller move right there. No thanks, Ariana. Guys, just imagine, you're married for a couple years to your wife, and you get into one of these, like, a couple argument. You get into one of these meaningless spiraling couple arguments, like, oh, you left the USB cable over there. No, you. And then you go to your wife. I turned down our... It's terrible.
I turned down Ariana Grande for this?
I'm saying don't do that. Media Matters will be clipping this. Okay, Candace Owens is talking about this too. They're all really going like this over this Ariana Grande thing. But of course, Candace Owens makes like a huge jump with this. Here we go.
Why would Ariana Grande do this to any woman? It's so despicable. It's so disgusting. Right. And it is reeks of all the reasons why I say that we should not follow Hollywood. We should not follow trends. And you better wake up to the fact that feminism is a lie.
Whoa,
and the women...
Yeah, no, of course. Ariana Grande is a world-renowned, and this is what she's known for, her feminist writings, her feminist volumes, I call them. But I'm kind of torn. Does this have more to do with Ariana Grande's academic feminism, which there is a lot of, her teachings, her writings, her lectures, or does it have to do with the fact that if you're mega rich and mega famous, nobody ever tells you no, and you basically become sort of weird royalty? Let me look at this one. Candy Owens gets really a little bit fierce with this. She gets a little harsh with this. Check this out. Right.
Now, of course, Ariana Grande is not going to stay with this man. And by the way, I want to make it clear, I'm not just attacking her.
Right.
It's very clear that this man is at fault. It's obvious. Look at him. He's a dweeb. Okay.
Hey.
This is the first time that a girl that he thinks is way above, he's boxing way above his weight class here. Oh my God, Ariana Grande, she's looking at me. And he has completely lost his mind.
Come on, give him a break.
Because he's a weak.
So there we go, guys. A nice little swim through the
Toilets
of the internet. Big up to that raccoon who got out of that trash can. Big up to Lil Tay for being alive. Big down to Ariana Grande for you. What is wrong with you, man?
What are you, a goddamn Grinch or something, Ariana Grande? Leave our families alone.
Well, guys, it's the beginning of the week, and that's a bit of a
toilet. Boom.
Okay. But let's all keep in mind that
New York City is nothing without pizza.
And we are not going to stop until everybody understands that.
Give us pizza or give us death.
Love you guys. Hope you're having a good one. Bye-bye.
Oh, hey, guys.
Guess what? You're not even getting the whole show. If you want every episode and a whole bunch of other
subscribe on Patreon.
Subscribe on Patreon for as little as 2 bones. Just click the stupid little link below the video in the comments.
See, right there.
There you go. Click it, and that, yep. When you become a patron for as little as 2 bones, you get the Tuesday, Thursday, patron-only episodes. You also get the weekly Book-a-Blega show where we talk about important books. The questions and comments thing where you can ask questions and make comments and all this crap.
All for less than the price of a rancid Charleston chew.
And for only 25 putrid little dollars,
you could become a producer.
That's right, support the show and get your name up here. Look at these people. Look at these people, it make the show possible, okay? God. I mean, without these beautiful people, this show goes straight into the dumpster. A rotten, just wet, disgusting dumpster, behind a restaurant. So there's old milk in there. That's where this show ends up without these people. Is that what you want? Okay, I guess it's what you want. I'll just leave. Nope, it's done. It's too late. Okay? Here we go. Here's the dump truck. Here's the dump truck come to pick up the show. This is what would happen with no producers. Thank you.